I think that's a good way to open doors, not only the neighbor, but also doors over there, and spread the words, because we need more female coaches in elite football, in the women's elite football. So I think it's great. This program makes it special because you create a relationship and you create those opportunities to meet people and spread the word. And you had the chance to open doors. You had the chance to go into doors where you've never been before. And this kind of support could make the difference. And it puts a little bit of finger on the federation as well. You know, take the opportunity. You have women in your country and they could make the difference in coaching. Well, hopefully all these discussions and the discussions probably will get me curious and actually question my assumptions, questions my beliefs, and get curious. I think that's very important if you want to improve yourself as a coach. I can't talk for others, but for me it's been very important to recognize my weaknesses and my strength, and coach with players and coaches around me that make me look good, and listen. I think that's one of the hardest part. You really have to listen to help somebody. It's so fast. It's amazing. The fact that 2015, the World Cup, and compare that 2019 and today, the speed of play, the games are more even and it's tight, and I think the improvement tremendously, and I'm really happy that I try to catch up every year, because if I just look away for 1 or 2 years, then I'm old and I don't want to be old. I think it's very important because FIFA could spread the word. They could pay attention to other federations to make sure that they take care of the coaches, the players and the coaches on the women's side. So just remind them, look, you have good coaches in your country, support them. You have good teams, support them on an elite level.
I think a program like this, you're surrounded by incredible coaches, coaches who've won World Cups, you know, Olympic Games, and then you've got young aspiring coaches who are already on a journey, and I think you put those experiences together. You know, if I'd have had that 5 years ago, you know, you can only imagine the impact that has on people. So I think it's incredibly important to have people that you can relate to, that have experienced things that maybe you haven't. And for me personally, that's a great start of the whole program, is, you know, sharing ideas, problems you might face, to ultimately create better coaches around the world. Because if we create better coaches, we'll create a better product on the pitch. And the game's come so far already, but to have those people all in one room sharing stories, I think it's incredible. I think programs like what you're putting on, I think the mentorship program, the development programs that are going on around the world, it's lifting the game to a new level across the world. Of course, there's still more to be done, but I think the support now that FIFA are putting into tournaments, the professionalism, I know from being at, you know, multiple World Cups, in a coaching sense, even the support you get in analysis, and it's lifted to a whole nother level. So I think the continued investment in development programs, mentorship schemes, leagues, you know, all these things are going to keep pushing the women's game to a new level. I think just continue to push standards. You know, you look at standards of refereeing, coaching, playing, investment, and even just you can start to see now the equality between the men's game and the women's game. I think we've got to continue to push that, you know, because you talk about prize money, you talk about investment, everything that's invested in the game is reinvested. And I think to continue to do that and lift the professionalism in every corner, playing, coaching, refereeing, is going to make the product better and better, and have more people get involved, because the more people that play the game, the more people that coach the game, the better the game's going to be.